We talk a lot about the slippery slope, and there is a slippery slope that's happening, and everybody used to laugh about it. Libs of TikTok had this video up from a licensed counselor. This person has a license that you're about to hear from. Sex therapist as well. I don't know what it takes to become a sex therapist. I really don't know. Advocates for MAPS. You might be asking, what's that? Minor attracted persons. People attracted to minors, also known as pedophiles, for those of us who are sane. She says they are vilified and marginalized and shouldn't be referred to as pedophiles. Let's play it.
Miranda. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm a licensed professional counselor and sex therapist in Erie, Pennsylvania. And today I want to talk about minor attracted persons. And I want to talk about minor attracted persons because they are probably the most vilified population of folks in our culture. And most folks are making incorrect assumptions about them without actually knowing much about them. And those assumptions create harm for an already marginalized population.
She's talking about, Todd, if you can pause that, she's talking about pedophiles that she has now given a soft label to minor attracted persons because it would be offensive to the pedophile if we called them pedophile. You believe this psychosis? You think I give a shit about offending a pedophile? Do you? She's talking about grown men and women that are attracted to children and normalizing it. This is now being normalized by some people, and you see, and boldly so, out just talking about it like it's no big deal. So is this next? Is this taboo now to most? And then what in 10 years? I'm really asking. Let's continue it.
You noticed that I'm using the term minor attracted persons, sometimes abbreviated to MAPS, instead of the more commonly used term pedophile. And I'm doing this because the term pedophile has moved from being a diagnostic label to being a judgmental, hurtful insult that we
Don't insult or judge the pedophile. I mean, do you hear this stuff? They are worried that you are going to pass judgment on a pedophile, on a grown, let's say man, could be a woman, that fantasizes about small children sexually. They're worried about that that you might judge them. Judge away, sane people said everywhere just now. Judge away. Some people need to be judged. Criminals, rapists, pedophiles, judge away. This is where we're at. Okay, we're going to just play just a little bit more of this, and then I want to get to something about New York City we're going to close with.
Harm them or slander them. I also prefer person-first language that recognizes that any label we might apply to a person is only part of who they are and doesn't represent everything that they are.
So if you're a pedophile, you're a pedophile, it's just a small part of who you are that you fantasize sexually about small children. You may have other attributes worth noting. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous and dangerous nonsense. Do you also ever notice, there's no nice way to say it, honestly, but do you ever notice that there's a trend among a lot of these people that speak like this? Do they seem healthy of mind to you? There's a universal trend that they seem off. Something is off here. If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.